Are you still awake? It's all right. So is Pip. Pip was a little otter. He lived in a cozy hollow beneath the roots of an old willow tree, right at the edge of the river. The hollow was just the right size, big enough for Pip, small enough to feel safe. The walls were smooth river clay, worn soft by years of small paws. The floor was lined with dry reeds that smelled of warm water and old afternoons. At night, when the moon came up and turned the river silver, Pip should have been asleep. But he wasn't. He lay on his back in his reed bed, eyes wide open, staring at the ceiling of his hollow. He wasn't cold. He wasn't hungry. He wasn't scared of anything. Nothing he could name, anyway. He was just awake. His mind was busy with the things he hadn't done today, busy with the things he had to do tomorrow, busy with the small worries that only seem big in the dark when everything is quiet. Have you ever had a night like that? Pip had them quite often. After a long time of staring at the ceiling, Pip got up and padded out of his hollow onto the soft moonlit bank. A little further along the bank, Pip found the old tortoise. She was sitting on her favorite flat stone, the one that always held the warmth of the day long into the night. Her eyes were closed. She was not quite asleep. She was doing something between sleeping and waking that Pip had never quite learned to do. "Pip," she said without opening her eyes, "you're out late." "I can't sleep," said Pip. "My thoughts won't stop." The old tortoise was quiet for a moment. Then she said, "Put your paws on the stone." Pip put his paws on the stone. It was warm from a whole day of sunlight stored in the rock, still there, patient and quiet, waiting for whoever needed it. "The sun was here today," said the tortoise, "and it will come back tomorrow. It always has. It always will." She paused. "Your worries feel very big right now, but so did yesterday's worries, and you are still here." Pip pressed his paws a little harder into the warm stone. He could feel the day's heat moving into his paws, up through his arms, somewhere into his chest. It felt like being told, without words, "You are all right. You have always been all right. You will be all right again." He sat with the tortoise for a while. Neither of them said anything. That was exactly right. After a while, Pip lay down on the bank and looked up. The moon was full that night, round and unhurried, sitting in the sky like it had nowhere else to be. Its light came through the willow branches in thin, shifting silver lines that moved very gently every time the breeze breathed. Pip watched the light move. It was not trying to do anything. It was not worried about tomorrow. It was simply there, steady and soft and present, casting its light on the river, on the reeds, on the sleeping world, on Pip. And Pip thought, "The moon does not know my name, but it is shining on me anyway. The light doesn't choose who to fall on. It just falls, on everyone, on everything, on the busy and the still, on the sleeping and the awake." Pip closed his eyes, not to sleep, not yet, just to feel the moonlight on his face, warm even in the night, soft even from so far away. When Pip opened his eyes again, he walked slowly back to the water. He sat at the very edge of the bank and lowered his back paws into the river. The water was cool. Not cold, just cool, moving just gently enough to feel like something alive. The river made its sound. Not a word, not a message, just that sound, low and constant and moving, like breathing. And Pip understood, sitting there with his paws in the dark water, what the tortoise and the moon had both been telling him in their different, quiet ways. You don't have to fix anything tonight. Tonight is only for resting. Tomorrow will come with its own light, and you will be ready for it, because you rested. The river kept moving. Pip kept listening, and somewhere in that listening, he began to feel sleepy. Pip walked back to his hollow, slowly, the way you walk when your body already knows it's time. He lay down in his reed bed. The river sound came in through the roots, soft and low and constant. The moonlight drew one thin silver line across the floor of the hollow. A single firefly drifted past the entrance, blinking once, and was gone. Pip closed his eyes. This time, his mind was quieter, the way a river gets quieter when it finds wide, still water and spreads out and slows down and lets the moonlight in. His breathing slowed, his paws uncurled. The reed bed held him the way warm things hold you, without asking anything in return. And Pip slept. Worrying is not wrong. It means you care. It means your heart is working. But tonight, all the worrying can rest too. The river will keep moving while you sleep. The moon will keep shining while you sleep. The world will keep turning, quietly and faithfully, while you sleep. Just breathe. Just rest. Just sleep. Sweet dreams, little one. From all of us at GigglyGig Tales, if this story helped you rest, there are so many more waiting for you. Hit subscribe, and we'll be here at bedtime tomorrow.